We are here live at Talladega Superspeedway for round number 11 of the USARC Aaron's Pro Cup Series. Here with Anthony Greenman in the booth tonight. Luke Evans is out this week. And, well, this is definitely going to be the most chaotic race on the schedule.
Yeah, definitely. Talladega always provides some interesting action throughout the whole race, so yeah, we'll just see how that goes.
Casey on the pole today, John McFadden, alongside him, points leader Justin Whitmer. This is obviously going to be a crucial race for them, trying to stay out of trouble here because, well, not for John McFadden as much. He just is going for the win today. He's not really in our championship hunt, but Justin Whitmer is very much so in it. As the other two drivers in the championship hunt, Peter Onjak and Reese Kupski, roll off 34th and 36th here today. But this is Talladega, and you can pass here.
Yeah, it's always hard to come from the back, but obviously at Talladega, wrecks can happen, and anything that could happen at a normal track can happen here too.
Yeah, absolutely. As see the rest, most of the top 10 today, a lot of Fords in the top 10, 5 of them to be exact, 3 Dodges, 2 Toyotas. First Chevrolet is Riley Spurley back in 11th. We'll see how that factors in. And we'll get ready to go here at Talladega in just a moment.
Drivers, start your engines!
As engines have been fired here from Talladega, we're going to get set for 38 laps of racing here today. And, well, do you have a prediction here, Anthony?
I personally think that Stephen Colon is going to win today. He rolls off 23rd.
Now we're having some camera difficulties here. Sorry about that, but as we begin to roll off here. 40 cars today, 38 laps. As the field begins to head down the back straightaway here. So 38 laps here today. John McFadden and Justin Whitmer on the front row. It's a long pace lap here at Talladega, 2.66 miles. Fuel could be a factor today due to the length of this track and how fast these cars go here. We've seen speeds that are very high here. We've seen speeds of over 185 miles an hour here so far this weekend, as the cars roll into turn number 3. Last time we raced on a Superspeedway was in Daytona back in February. This is a very, very different racetrack to Daytona. Much wider, much faster. As we come off of turn 4, but the finish line here is 1,000 feet further down the front straightaway than it is at Daytona. Pace car dives off. It'll be Justin Whitmer and John McFadden on the front row. Coming to the green flag. And we are green at Talladega.
A great start by John McFadden out of the gate.
Yeah, good start by McFadden. They run down in turn number 1. He has his teammate behind him. That's Bannock Murdo.
And coming out of 2, he might have a run already, but he just chooses to go up high with him. Ricky Freeman Jr. looking down low. Way down low is the 42 of Luna Bennington going 3 wide.
Yeah, see Riley Spurley too trying to go up the middle there. That's the black and yellow car, as McFadden leads him in the 3 for the first time. Everybody just trying to get up to full speed here, up to full song, up to nearly 190 miles an hour. Off turn 4, here comes Murdo, and possibly Freeman Jr. Murdo's going to cover him off. And as they come to the line, give it to Bannock Murdo. He'll lead lap number 1 at Talladega.
Claire McKenzie looking down 3 wide for 4th.
And 3 wide, that's 3 dodges. McKenzie has found her teammate. That's Lotus Burrito in the 5 car. He won the last plate race we had back in Daytona. Top 3 trying to get away.
Down low.
Here comes Ricky Freeman Jr. to the bottom, but McFadden's not going to go with him. Fan staying with his teammate. They're side by side for the lead. A little bit of 4 wide for the back. That was Luke Evans getting sorted out up top.
Freeman's still trying to look. Here comes Bennington to try and get the help to Freeman Jr. And it looks like still not enough. But they may get that pass going off into 1.
Yeah, the 2 SSR Fords. The SSR Fords have been very, very strong this weekend. All 4 of them, 4 to 5 in the top 12. The other one, the part-time car, qualified back in 25th. That's the 00. As Alpha 2, Freeman Jr. not clear yet. Still side by side though here, as this Freeman Jr. just doesn't have enough help right now.
The 3 is still looking, has the help, or at least trying to get the help from Bennington again.
Yeah, Luna Bennington
and
there.
Now it's right to the inside.
This is the best shot Freeman Jr. has had, but you see right here the SSR car's coming back.
At the line, it's going to be a close one for this lap, but Freeman Jr. looks like got it.
Yeah, it was close, as right there, side by side, still for the race lead. Freeman Jr. trying to get the run for 1 and 2, and I believe he may have it now. Wanted to clear Murdo, couldn't do it. On the back straightaway, you see Reese Kupski way down to the bottom, as here comes John McFadden to try to garnish them both.
Bennington giving the help to McFadden now on the bottom, as he's going to get past and he's going to take the lead here at Talladega.
Yeah, the SSR cars, they seem to have a lot of horsepower here this weekend. As look at the 80, that's Eli Steelwolf back there. That's the white car on the bottom, in 4th and on the bottom, 5th on the track. As McFadden leads that lap. Here comes Freeman Jr. back at him, though.
Once again to the bottom, he's had a really strong car, and hopefully he can keep the run going great.
Yeah, absolutely. Here, as you see, Steelwolf, big block on the 8 of Spurley Tube. Spurley Tube's going to try to go for it anyways, though, here. 4 wide, that's where things get sketchy. The 2 SSR cars are back underneath of Freeman Jr., though, as here comes Benedict Murdo. He wants to lead back. Pushing his teammate, Bennington's there as well. These 4 have been in. Oh, we got a car blowing up, Blair McKenzie.
Oh,
McKenzie trying to get out of the way. The best of her, and around goes into the 51. Herman's in.
Zeller.
Kupski got a piece of it. The champion, one of your championship contenders. I believe Justin Whitmer got through. Looks like he did.
Crouch, Roche Rotfeld involved as well.
But we are under yellow, as the 55 is I believe the 11 is still going back around. As there's Roach Rotfield with heavy damage. Another bad day for Mass and Rimmel, who desperately need a good run. And Crouch and 19 involved. These 3, well, Zeller's got some damage on the side of his car. Whitmer looks to be okay. 52, Gutierrez, a little bit of left front damage on that car. There's Reese Kupski, who got a piece of it, but that car looks fairly clean. So, 2 of your free championship contenders possibly involved in this one. On Jack got through, as you see a lot of rear end damage on the back of the 51. That's Jeffrey Perkins. We are now officially under yellow here, as the field's going to have to try and run down John McFadden here, who kind of was who crossed the line before the yellow officially came out. We'll be right back with a replay here in just a moment. We're going to see if we have pit stops here first, as McFadden is a good ways down the road here still. Although he is slowed up quite a lot here. So that's unfortunate over Blair McKenzie, who looked to have a fast car, but Obviously, the engine let go right there. Try to get to the bottom. And at a place like Talladega, it's awfully hard to get out of the way here.
Yeah, there's just nowhere for anyone to go. They're all packed up, and they couldn't get out of the way in time.
As you see, Murdo here will now close up to the back bumper of McFadden. Let's see if we have pit stops here. This is a fairly long race. 38 laps here today. 7 of them complete so far. Let's see if we got anyone who wants to pit. I believe the answer is going to be yes.
It looks like just about everyone's going to be coming down here.
Yeah, absolutely. See, McFadden will lead him down. Here's the pit exit camera. We'll see who comes off pit road first here. See Eli Steelwolf pulling in. That's the white car in the back there. A lot of cars that were up front, though, did qualify near the front. There's been a couple guys that have really managed to keep their track position well. He wins race off pit road right here. Looks to be fuel only. Give it to McFadden. Murdo, Spurley 2, Freeman Jr., Steelwolf, Vargas, Bennington, Marinacci. And you see right there, more cars coming off pit road. Justin Whitmer pulling into his box. They're going to try and fix up that car if it did get hit. We'll take a look at a replay in just a moment. See if we can get any better details. Is that? We saw. Hang on just a moment here. And Reese Kupski is just blown up under yellow.
Major championship implications for Reese Kupski.
You saw the car smoking there on the pit road, and it was indeed the 46. And that is a huge blow to the 46 team here. We'll get a replay of that as well as the incident in just a moment. We'll be right back. You're watching the USARC Aaron's Pro Cup Series live from Talladega. When you see right here, Blair McKenzie blowing up, everybody trying to get to the inside. McKenzie trying to get to the bottom. You see Zellers coming in and just into McKenzie, and hard hit there for 51. Rimmel almost went upside down on top of the 66's hood. And you see there's where the 52 got damaged. We'll ride on board with a couple cars here in just a moment as you see the remains of the 55 car there. On board with 66 right here. This is Roach Rockhill. He's trying to check up. You see this starts happening in front of him. Rimmel just gets knocked right into his lap and on top of his car. Not really a view you want to have, and then gets hit again at the end there by Gutierrez. So not ideal for the 66 of Roach Rotfield or American Floof Motorsports, who need a good day, and that's one or two cars that made this race with heavy damage. On board with Justin Whitmer in the 18, trying to check up. You see it all happen right in front of him. He did a really good job getting through that.
Didn't hit anything, still has a clean car.
So he will be okay to continue here today at Talladega. We'll be right back with the restart in just a moment. You're watching Aaron's USARC Pro Cup Series. Welcome back here from Talladega as the pace car dives off. Bit of a messy restart back there. They've not been able to sort it entirely. But it is John McFadden out in front. See what he has here on this restart. A little bit 2x2 already. Not sure what the deal is. The USARC officials have said it's okay. See Rimmel leading back to the green. We're back on our way at Talladega.
Weird restart as they jumped out of line a little early, but once again, the officials have said that's okay. Down into one, John McFadden leads as Riley Spurley-Tube looks under Benedict Murdo for second.
I'm going to say Spurley-Tube's got a pretty good run here. He's got a Chevrolet behind him in the form of Eli Steelwolf. Everybody trying to get back up to full song right here. Christian Vargas on the bottom. That's another one of the SSR cars. And as we talked about before, from that accident, the 55 is out and the 46 is out. Both cars with engine issues as well as crash damage in some cases for the 55. As Riley Spurley-Tube wants that race lead.
Being pushed by Eli Steelwolf, and he's going to get the lead coming down into the trial.
Still side by side though, these SSR cars have really been able to push. It was McFadden pushing Murdo, it's now Murdo pushing McFadden as they head down in turn number 1.
And Spurley-Tube doing whatever he can just to keep that lead and maybe try and keep the 80 Steelwolf on him down the back straightaway. Dives low.
Steelwolf wants to go for the lead himself. We've talked about AFM struggles this year, but so far today, Steelwolf has looked like one of the fastest cars. But he's going to get taken 3 wide, a little bit of 4 wide further back. Almost contact there. That's between the 2 and the 42. That was Seuss Brian Bennington. The Onjack trying to mix him up. Here, Onjack trying to mix himself up into this battle here. Knows he needs a good point stay. Knows he has to be aggressive here today. Especially Justin Wimmer currently being in the bag. Wimmer currently running back in 32nd position here.
Now Vargas getting the lead way down low. John McFadden 3 wide looking for the 2nd position.
McFadden's going to follow him right on through. See Bennington trying to squeeze in there as well. The SSR cars and the 42 look like some of the fastest cars today. As you see 4 wide, that's Peter Onjack being aggressive.
He's been on it all day trying to make passes and get up here. And he needs that good point stay to help him stay in this title fight.
Absolutely here, as you see him right now just inside the top 10. But it's all Christian Vargas up front. We know Vargas is still a player in this championship fight, and a win today would be crucial to get him back up in this, especially if Justin Whitmer finishes where he's running right now. The up front. This is the battle for the race lead here. It's still Christian Vargas nearly 4 wide further back. That was Los Desperito being aggressive.
Coming onto the back straightaway, Vargas still leads over McFadden and Steelwolf. Steelwolf jumps down low under McFadden again. He's going to have help from Murdo, it looks like.
I was going to say Murdo might help him for now, but the aid of Riley Spurley-Tube absolutely did not. As you see right here, they're going to try and slot back down the line here, 2 by 2 up at the front here.
Now coming onto the front stretch, Vargas remains in control. That T-Mobile 4 is at a lot of speed, and Steelwolf going to try again.
Yeah, this time he's got Murdo a little bit closer. Steelwolf has a really good run here, actually, heading down to turn number 1. And he's going
into the lead goes the 80.
Yeah, this could be big for this AFM team. We know the 66 of Roach Rotfield currently running back in 38th, off the pace a little bit here. So that's not going to be a good finish for him, it doesn't look like here. But their other car that made this race is running in the race lead right now though here. Murdo right behind him still. Murdo's now going to look for the lead himself, and he's going to have help from his teammates.
And those SSR cars have been flying all day.
Yeah, absolutely. Here they were arguably the best cars in Daytona as well. They've really been showing out on these plate tracks this year. As Murdo's going to swoop down in front of his teammate. He'll lead lap 13 here at Talladega. There you see the 14 of Onjack. He's made his way inside of the top 10, running in 7th at the moment here. He's stuck in the middle though now.
Coming onto the back straightaway, Murdo still in control, has his teammate Vargas. And it looks like Vargas is looking low here.
Yeah, Vargas to the bottom here. You see down this back straightaway, this backstretch so wide, but Vargas on the bottom here of Bandic Murdo, but he doesn't have the help.
Coming into 3, he's pretty even with him, but there just isn't much on his bumpers. Here comes Desperito to try to help in the 5.
Yeah, Desperito pushed by Rigel. Rigel qualified 8th today, but fell back early, back inside the top 10 now. Still side by side for the top spot though here between the SSR cars. I believe that lap went to the 10. It was close though. Vargas right there. Now Vargas is going to have him clear. 4 wide further back.
4 wide, way in the back. lot of cars fanning out to try and get all the positions they can coming down the back straight as we head into 3.
Yeah, you see a
The
little bit
3
more.
almost 4 wide.
They are 4 wide back there. That is back around. Oh, a little bit of technical difficulty. As he's still 4 wide though there, trying to sort things out. It's Christian Vargas up front though, and they're 4 by 4. They're 4 by 4 wide back there in a big mess of cars heading down turn number 1 right here.
A lot of aggressive moves I'm seeing on the 38. The 3 and the 83 almost got together for a little bit. That's Stephen Colon and Luke Evans.
Yeah, I cannot imagine this is the situation that Peter Onjak or Justin Whitmer want to be in right now. But that is indeed the situation they are facing, as up front, it's still the 10 of Christian Vargas here out in front, as still 3 and 4 wide further back.
Absolute hornet's nest behind, as William Iyer is going 3 wide for the second position, help from Steele Jameson and Anthony Greenman.
Yeah, absolutely. Vargas has a little bit of breathing room now. As much breathing room we've seen anyone get all day, really, here at Talladega, as he swoops down into the tri-oval out in front. But you see still that 4 wide racing further back here. And it obviously is very, very tight here, trying to make that work heading down to turn number 1. Because it's a bottleneck essentially down to 1 here at this place. There you see the other, that's the other Shockwave car, that's the 33 of Stan Andrews on the move. He's found his teammate, they're going to try to go to the front. Andrews might try it himself though without his teammate.
Aggressive move, and doesn't look like it's going to work out that well just yet.
And he's going to slot back in line behind the 91. Here comes Jameson. A lot of new faces that we haven't seen much this year up front. We haven't really talked about Stan Andrews that much this year. Steele Jameson's missed a couple of races, but he's back up here inside the top 5. And you see the 88, that's, I believe that would be
Carter Swab.
Carter Swab up there as well. He's a part-time car. It's the part-time 3rd Blue Panther Motorsports car. He's on the move. He's up inside the top 10. Up front, it's still Vargas, then the 91 of Ayers, then Stan Andrews in the 33. As we are approaching halfway in this race.
Stan Andrews looking down low again under his teammate, and which is quite there. Entering 3, but he gets cut off.
Yeah, he just doesn't have quite enough help right now as well. As you see now, Carter Swab is there, Eric Monaco is there in a 9. That's the red and white Dodge. Here he goes this time, but once again, doesn't have the help.
Well, Jacques Rigel in the 50 is coming down to help him now, and Rigel might go himself.
Absolutely.
Not
here.
quite.
As Bennington tried to squeeze underneath the 50 right there, couldn't do it. Here comes Andrews with a pretty good run this time.
Once again, he goes down and try it, and this time he's got Rigel with him.
Yeah, but Rigel's not going to stay with him. 3 wide for second. But Rigel's not going to be able to get in there, but Andrews will. So Andrews up to second. Rigel's going to get 3rd right here. See, Andrews now going to get passed by Rigel, looks like, off of 4. Has a pretty good run actually on Vargas right here.
And he's going to go look, but he has nobody with him. As now Jameson jumps down, but not enough, entering 1.
Yeah, absolutely here. We have just passed halfway here at Talladega. Vargas is your race leader here. But you do have to wonder here, one thing that's bad about leading here at Talladega is you use a lot more fuel. One has to wonder if that could be a factor here. They see 4 wide, that's Joe Zeller. Actually, no, sorry, that is the other of the, that is the 85 Levi, not Levi, that's the 85 of Bobak Fox. As Andrews once again staying in line. Jameson's not going with him though. Ricky Freeman Jr. as well in the 15. So Vargas leads, Andrews second, Jameson third. the SSR cars outside of Vargas have really fallen back here. As you see, the highest running one is not Christian Vargas. You see right there is John McFadden, as well as the 00 just ahead of him. There you see the 00, that's Andreas. As a little bit of a breakup? Something wrong with 91.
Ryder's slowing in front of everybody. That'll hold up a lot of guys.
Yeah, that's gonna really break up this pack, and that's obviously not ideal for anybody here, but Ayers trying to head down pit road here. Did a relatively decent job getting out of the way. As you see right here, Ayers will make it to pit road. Not sure what the issue is just yet on the 91. But all of a sudden here, this is going to really break up this pack, and it's going to be hard for these guys to run this top 8 back down. Maybe they have more cars, but we'll have to wait and see how this goes here now. As you see, here is your race leader, Christian Vargas now. Still out in front, but now he has a lot less company to try and pass him. That means a lot less momentum. At least for right now.
And out of 4, here comes Freeman on the bottom.
Yeah, everybody right now
just gonna get cut off.
Everybody right now just staying with this 10 car here. As you see, there's the 91 coming back out on track.
Freeman Jr. looking for second and 1. Has help from the 85 of Boback Fox, and he'll take second away.
This first group might actually be in a better spot right now here because they're not battling each other as much, but you do see, not too far ahead, the 66 of Roach Rotfield there, who is off the pace. So let's wait and see if that comes into being a factor here in this race. As you see, here's that second group of cars. They are battling very aggressively.
That is not helping any of them catch the lead group and have a shot at winning this.
Yeah, absolutely. Here right now leads it's Christian Vargas with a bit of a lead off of turn 4. Ricky Freeman Jr. right on his bumper. Go back Fox there as well.
No one has been able to have anything to get past this 10 car. He has been on it all day and has had such a fast race car.
Yeah, absolutely. Here, so you do see that second pack losing more time here, about another nearly a second right there to the race leader. Go back Fox looking for position as well though here. Everybody for right now, there's just not a whole lot you can do out here right now with this few cars in the lead pack. And with this dominant of a car out in front. At least right now here, Vargas out in front. Fox going for second. That gets blocked. Well, the top 5 all single file right now here. Here they go. Now some move being made.
Caleb Evans and Stan Andrews 3 wide.
Yeah, we're going to have to wait and see if the lead pack catches any here.
4th.
Not at all. Even losing more time on that lead group. The lap traffic over ahead. That is Roach Rotfield, as well as the 53 of Lexi Herman and the 64 of Joe Zeller, who are up ahead here. And you see that second pack round here, they're racing very aggressively. Now they're trying to get a little bit more formed up. That's Ben Myrtle. He's trying to lead this group to something here.
But they are catching the lap car, and a lap car is never good for a big pack.
Yeah, absolutely here. Although I don't think Ayers is too far off the pace at least, so it may not hurt them too badly. But we'll have to wait and see if Murdo runs sort of anywhere closer to the lap times that 10 have been running here. He was 7.92, this time by 8.1, so a little bit less of a fall off than we've seen. Gonna come down to these lap cars here possibly as well.
Fox again looking for the second position. This time he's able to get under the 15s. We're looking almost 3 wide.
Gonna say he's got more help this time around here, and that's breaking this pack up in a big way.
The 10 starting to get out front a little bit.
You don't want to get too far out front here at Talladega because it will let the guy behind you really close in. That's what Boback Fox is hoping for. The only issue is that I don't know if Stan Andrews is going to stay with him, and no, he won't.
33 has been going for aggressive moves all day, but it has been hurting the pack that they're in every time.
Yeah, absolutely here, but they're still pulling away from that big pack behind them here. At this point in time, I think for Christian Vargas, you are in the perfect spot right now here. The only real thing I would be worried about right now is two things. One, fuel. Two, what if that lead pack does wreck each other back there, battling the way they have them?
Yeah, they've all been aggressive from 9th on back, all trying to get that position.
Yeah, absolutely. See right here, lap traffic ahead of the 10 car. That is Roach Rotfield 66. As Vargas easily goes for the tri-oval here. Gonna just close up on the back bumper here, and this should be a relatively smooth pass for him. Just about.
Almost a close call there between Rotfeld and Vargas.
Yeah, absolutely.
As Bobak Fox is going to get the short end of the stick here.
See more lap traffic ahead. That's Herman and Joe Zeller. They've been battling side by side here. So let's wait and see how that goes for him here. As you see, Roach Rotfield, once he gets in this draft, seems actually pretty up to speed. 3 wide for second.
Freeman Jr. help from Justin Patrick in the 6.
Absolutely, here's the lap traffic ahead. That's helping the 10 here a little bit for now. This is giving him a hole in the air to go through. As we come to 10 laps to go here at Talladega. Here comes Freeman Jr. for the race lead. But they're both going to get stuck behind the lap traffic. This is going to slow up this pack a little bit here. I don't know how much it's going to really help that second group, but it will help a little bit as it's really going to help Ricky Freeman Jr. though.
St. Andrews looking for the lead. He gets ditched by Justin Patrick, though.
They're 4 wide heading into turn 3 back there.
Patrick pushes up to 38 a little bit.
Still 3 by 3 here. This is really hurting this lead group now. This very well could let that second group catch up. But it's now Ricky Freeman Jr. who leads. Here comes Stan Andrews with a big run for the tri-oval though.
Into the inside, heading into 1, has help from Caleb Evans. And into 1, he's going to get past him. Andrews into first, Evans into second.
That second group did close in a second that last lap. As now these guys starting to go at each other here for the lead. As it's now Andrews out in front. They're 3 wide behind him. Evans trying to slide line second. See, now all of a sudden, hang on just a moment here. Roach Rotfield's pitting right here. That's a 66 down pit road, possibly out of gas. As we come to 8 laps to go here at Talladega. Evans on the bumper of Andrews. As once again, that other pack closed in our 3 tenths. They're going to need a lot more than that here for to have a shot at running down this lead group. I think it's just going to be too little too late here from them at this point.
Patrick and Fox looking as Justin Patrick is able to make that move into second.
Yeah, he's got help from Bobak Fox, who has help from the 38 of Jameson, who has help from the lap car of Lexi Herman. But there's a couple guys up here that haven't really had a lot of luck this year. Could get their first career win today. Jameson looking 3 wide for second. Still 2 wide and 3 wide behind him here. 7 laps to go at Talladega. As that second group, this time around, about the same here. As we got cars on pit road though.
McFadden and Spurley tube down pit road.
So 2 cars that have run out of gas here. And all of a sudden, fuel very much still looking like a very big question here for everybody.
Jameson looking low for a bit. Now Vargas looking low, but nothing doing for them so far.
Yeah, Vargas managed to make his way back up here inside the top 5. Fell back a little bit. He's been the best car all day. He's going to try to go with Jameson for right now here. Maybe not.
He's doing ditch Jameson, 3 wide for second, Christian Vargas.
And then all of a sudden, St. Andrews here sees Vargas with a massive run.
He is going to get to the inside, no problem, and back into the lead for now, Christian Vargas.
Doesn't have much help, and I don't think he even needs it. The cars coming off pit road further ahead there, that is Spurley Tube and McFadden. They could be a factor in this as well in terms of being lap cars.
Josh Raquel looking for second on Stan Andrews, help from Caleb Evans in the 39.
It's right here though, everybody now possibly car washing up the track. We got cars out of fuel. Evans is out. Freeman Jr. is out of gas. So's Joe Zeller in the 64.
Now with a lead car, a few lead cars coming down pit road, now
Gutierrez.
It's really an issue.
Gutierrez ran out. I think Patrick might be out back there. He's really fallen off all of a sudden. So with 5 laps to go here, everybody's just trying to stretch it at this point here. But can anyone stretch it now is the question.
Jameson looking almost 3 wide for third.
Loback Fox might be out back there. He really slowed up down the backstretch. Let's hang on a moment. Is Vargas out of fuel? Vargas and Andrews are out of gas.
And that hands the lead over to Jacques Regel in the 50.
As now Regel leads 4 to go. Can he get to the end?
Still Jameson looking under Regel, has help from the lap car Alexi Herman, but just can't get there.
Yeah, absolutely. Here as we see more people have run out of gas further back. Whitmer stayed on track, as has Onjack. I believe one of them's hoping the R1 runs out here in order to gain a lot of points. But for right now, they've both managed to stay on track here. So we'll go back to them here for just a moment here. You see right there, there's Whitmer, there's Onjack. They've managed to keep their cars underneath of them. But for right now, we're coming to 3 laps to go. Regel is your race leader. I think Regel's out. Regel's out of fuel, so's Jameson. We'll see if anyone further back can stay out. Ayer's already pit. We got more cars coming down here. We're trying to find anyone who's stay out here. Doesn't look like anybody's going to be able to make it. And here's Christian Vargas now, who might assume the lead out of this. So let's wait and see where he comes out compared to Regel. It's been a very topsy-turvy final 15 or so laps here at Talladega, from that pack getting broken up to fuel being a legitimate factor here. But now all of a sudden it might be very well a 3-car fight for the win depending on where Regel and co come off of pit road. And they're not even going to be close.
And there they are. And they won't be close to this battle.
So now all of a sudden can Christian Vargas hang on for 3 laps here. Been the best car all day. Is going to be a 3-car fight for the win here. We've had packs of 40, but it's going to come down to just 3 of them here to decide this one. Patrick trying to go
to the inside for second.
Yeah, Patrick going for second here. That's really going to slow both of them up. You see Vargas able to get away a little bit here. Have not any other mechanical issues today. It's been clean and green ever since that first yellow. Andrews staying ahead. Andrews actually has a pretty good run down in turn number 1 right here.
Diving down low, trying to look to the inside of Vargas.
He's there.
And he's there.
Stan Andrews for the race lead with just 2 laps to go. Can Patrick find a way underneath with him?
And what a big move for Stan Andrews. Think of what a win could do for this team.
Absolutely. Here down the back straightaway, Vargas is going to clear to 6, and Andrews is very far out in front.
That could spell trouble coming into the final lap.
Absolutely. Here you see Vargas trying to run him back down. This is not the style of racing we expected to see at the end here at Talladega, but it's what we're going to see today. As coming to the white flag, Stan Andrews leads. Can he hang on for 1 more lap is the question.
And Vargas has been closing so much. And he doesn't dive quite
Look,
yet.
looking. Andrew's going to try for a block. He does. That slowed up Vargas a little bit there. You saw Vargas get tight. It's mano-a-mano for the win here at Talladega. Off of 2. That second group, they're trying to close. They're going to run out of time. It's all going to come down to if Vargas
trying to break the draft a little, but can't get anything going.
It's all going to come down to if Vargas can get a run to the checkers right here. He's closing. Off of 4. Stan Andrews has never won before. Vargas has won once. Can Vargas get there? Has to go now. He's not going to have enough.
And not enough time for Christian Vargas. Give the win to Stan Andrews.
Wow, that was unbelievable here. You don't see finishes like that very often here at Talladega. But Stan Andrews gets by Christian Vargas late, hangs on with a block into turn 1, and comes home with the win. Vargas still going to be a good point save for him, but he has to wonder what could have been today. As for Justin Patrick, it's a solid top 5 run. Same thing with Caleb Evans. He'll come home in 4th. Nice run for Steele Jamison in 5th. Jock Rigel in 6th. Great day as well for the 85 of Bobak Fox. And not a too bad of a day for the 14 machine here of Peter Onjak. He'll come home in 10th. Justin Wimmer ends up in 14th. So a little bit of a points gain for Onjak today.
Any gain you just gotta be happy with. In such a tight points fight.
Absolutely, especially at a place like Talladega where so many things can go wrong. To come out of it with a decent finish is all you can really ask for sometimes. As he's looking throughout the rest of the order. Obviously a rough day for William Ayers. Looked like he was going to have a very good car for most of this, but he had issues late. Not a great day for obviously Reese Kupski, who blew that engine, and that took him completely out of contention here. It may very well take him out of contention for the championship here at Talladega. And so that will wrap up our coverage here from Talladega. Up next for the USARC Aaron's Pro Cup Series, we'll be going out to, I believe, we'll be going to Denver next weekend.
Always a great track. Denver always has some very good racing.
Yeah, absolutely. It'll be the three-way insurance 200 there at Denver. It'll be very interesting. It's a very, very large oval, very fast, very technical. Definitely one of the hardest tracks on the schedule. And we will hope to see you there next week. Congratulations to Stan Andrews on the win, and good night.